Hi guys, it's Moonlight Tarot here. Today I thought it would be a really interesting and cool idea to read on if mermaids are real or not. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, Spirit, are mermaids real? Are mermaids real? Let's see what we get. Huh, interesting. We have in the near future, improving health, choose a new direction, and success. So, surprisingly, yes, it does seem like mermaids are real. I'm a little bit caught off guard, so let's go ahead and read more into it. So, Spirit, can you explain choose a new direction? Okay, so it does seem like mermaids are energetic life forms that feed off of the ocean, and it's really weird because I'm kind of getting it feeds off the ocean spirit as if the ocean itself has its own spirit, or I'll just say that the ocean has its own energetic form. Like it's basically its own organism, if you can look at it in that type of way. And I am getting that mermaids do exist. They feed off of the ocean's energy, but it seems like they don't reveal themselves to humans anymore like they did in the past. Doesn't it seem like a love story going on right here with the angel of love reversed and man holding a heart reversed? It definitely seems like they have revealed themselves to in the past, but they don't any longer. And it kind of seems like because they didn't feel really appreciated. And very interesting that this is man holding a heart and not woman holding a heart. So they probably appeared to mostly men because, I mean, back in the day, more men were sailors. Like a lot of women, women didn't were not allowed to be sailors. So they probably appeared themselves to humanity, but it just wasn't working out. And it kind of corresponds with my reading from before about aliens, where it's like it feels like other energetic life forms don't want to reveal themselves to us yet because we're just not ready. And so that explains why we have improving health here, because it kind of feels like once humanity is ready, then maybe we'll be able to understand concepts like mermaids and other life forms and things of that nature, but we just don't seem there yet. And that can also explain choose a new direction. That's why they chose not to reveal themselves anymore. Um, and that corresponds with in the near future, because there is a chance that we can possibly get there. But I also do feel like the improving health does talk about the ocean and the ocean's health right now. So let's go ahead and read into that. Spirit, can you explain in the near future? Okay. Yeah, so we're getting the same cards um, with the temple path, rest and rejuvenation, and then right here is hostilities reversed. So the first thing, yes, I'm picking up that this does kind of correspond with both messages, the message about the ocean's health and the message about mermaids revealing themselves when the time is right, because it definitely does feel like humanity, we have an issue when it comes to understanding love instead of survival of the fittest, understanding power and fighting basically. So it definitely does seem like we have to find that balance. Um, yeah, we have to find that balance within basically changing this into upright, making sure that we understand how to love ourselves, love the earth, treat it as a living organism and not just a space that we inherit. And this is something that is part of our karmic lesson. It's a part of our journey. That's why we have this card here. So if humanity can do that, if they can settle down and become one and in tune with the life forms and, the earth that we have here, then it does seem like mermaids will come back again and they will reveal themselves more. But until then, we're kind of stuck just wondering, is this serious? Like, are they really real? But yeah, definitely seems so. So, can you explain more what mermaids are? Spirit, can you explain more what mermaids are? This. What are mermaids? All right. We have resilience, surrender, and purity. All right. So intuitively, I'm feeling that they are forms that are here to kind of help the Earth's I keep saying ecosystem, but it could be that, but it seems like they're here to help the ecosystem, but it also feels like they're here to help just rejuvenate the Earth's life, its life essence. But I will say that it doesn't feel like in a material form. Like, I keep saying it like, it's because I'm trying to make sure I explain it correctly. So basically, we all have, different forms. Like for us as humans, we have our material body, and then we have our spiritual higher self, and then we're all connected as a oneness. And it definitely feels like, for the case of mermaids, it feels more on the spiritual side. They can probably show themselves in material form because I think a lot of aliens can, they just choose not to. But for mermaids, it definitely does feel like they they're here to help on the energetic side of things. And when I say help the Earth's ecosystem and its life essence and its health, it feels like from the spiritual side, from the spirit realm, basically. So, Spirit, can you explain surrender for me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it definitely, and this is kind of the energy that I was picking up before, but I wasn't entirely sure. But it definitely feels like they're trying to do the best that they can. But if we're not putting in the work that we need to do, then it kind of feels like there's only so much that mermaids can do. And with the way that we're treating the ocean right now, uh, we may not be able to make it. Like we think that, oh, we're the only smart life forms on this planet. No, we're the smartest material life forms on this planet that are not, spiritually conscious. But on the other side, there are many things working that we simply do not understand yet. And it definitely feels this way. And that's why it's like we have to work together. But unfortunately, because humans have their own karmic lesson that they're going through, the energy is just not set in stone on whether we will actually be able to overcome the karmic lesson of global warming, essentially. It's probably something I'll read on later on. Definitely, for sure. All right. So I guess my last question would be, have mermaids revealed themselves to humans in the past? Because I feel like they have. Have they ever really attempted? Well, maybe the love stories are real. Wow. So we had the fifth chakra, angel of love reversed, woman holding a heart, door to romance. Pull these, yeah. Indecision in the sun. So yeah, so it definitely feels like a love story going on here. It was a possibility that a mermaid did reveal themselves to a human being. That also explains the man holding a heart. I mean, it doesn't feel like one, it feels like multiple. Maybe multiple mermaids have revealed themselves to men on the sea, fallen in love with them and things like that, but they've made the wrong decisions. Because just because, something's from the more spiritual side of things doesn't necessarily mean that they are more intelligent than us. They know different things than us, but we're all still here to grow as consciousness and relativity. So it definitely feels like some bad decisions were made on both sides, and it just caused a whirlwind of unhappiness. And overall, I really feel like that's why mermaids stopped communicating as much, just to protect their own hearts, but also to just, we're just not ready yet. We're just not ready yet. We're not ready to actually understand the concept of spirits working with humans, because we're very materialistic on this realm. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like whoever it was that they fell in love with, it kind of feels like the men were like, this can't be real. I'm an idiot. My friends are telling me I'm an idiot. This is not real. They have to go. That type of feeling. So yeah, the more you know. Mermaids are real, and hopefully they will reveal themselves to us in the future. Hopefully we can get our act straight. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was entertaining. If it was, go ahead and give me a like. If you have any suggestions on what else you would like me to read, just comment below. I'll definitely check it out. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.